Namaskaram everyone, this is Vishwaksen and welcome to Vaka Talks, where we talk about mental health and emotional well-being in different kinds of relationships. We are doing a small series on the story of Nala and Damayanti and trying to understand the importance of always choosing each other in a healthy relationship and also not giving up hope when we are in the middle of a crisis, when we are faced with hardships. So now Damayanti is scared, everything scares her. And as she is going looking around and trying to see what she can do, she's attacked by a python. And the python constricts her. And she feels, okay, at least I'm going to die, uh, I'm going to die, I'm going to be the food for this python. So the moment immediately after she felt like she is alone, she has lost the will to live. She feels like nothing matters anymore. She's alone, and she gets into depression. So the same Damayanti who has been a support for Nala earlier, now she gets into depression. So now we understand the importance, how important it is to just be there in each other's life, because we need to pull each other out of these depressive thoughts. And when she felt alone, she has lost the will to live. And she felt, okay, it's like I might as well become the food for this python. And it is very important, if we see someone, anyone, parents, children, friends, if we feel that someone is on the verge of depression, it is very important for us to sit by their side, and just sit by their side and stay there, so that they know, they understand that they are not alone. It can be a random person, it can be a stranger. If we see that someone is in a depressive mood, just sitting by them and talking to them, making them talk, uh, making them say what they're feeling. Because a lot of times, what is in our mind is very scary. The moment we put it in words, we realize that it is not as scary as we thought. Because the moment we voice it, we start to put reason to it. As long as it is in our head, it all the irrational thoughts take over. There is no reason for that, for anything that we think. But the moment we start saying it, we say, oh, that's not going to happen. And more effective tool is, if we write it down. If we write things down, we see a lot of our thoughts are irrational, and and are impossible to actually happen. So that's why it's very important to write. The same thing, what we want. There's also, we have heard a lot of times, write your dreams, write your vision board, what you want to achieve in a year, in 10 years time. Write it down, because what we want to achieve, we start making rational paths to achieve it. The same way, if we write down our fears, what we feel is going to go wrong, then we realize that, well, there is no way that what we have written is true. It can never happen. So that soothes us. So that's why it's very important. And usually when person is in a depressive state, they do not like to talk to others, they do not like to write, they do not like to do anything. They just waste away. And it is very important for us to force make them come and sit with us, or make them go and walk around in the sun, because then the depressive thoughts are going to vanish, or at least they are going to start thinking rationally, and they get the strength to fight the depressive thoughts. That is very important, to have a partner in that situation. When someone has to pull themselves out of depression, it is very, very difficult, because the weight that is pulling them down is very strong, and their irrational thoughts are boosting them into further and further deeper into depression. I'm not saying it's not possible. There are people who have pulled themselves out of depression, yes, but it is a huge task, and I understand how difficult it is, and it cannot be done by themselves either. They need some external help, external support, to pull themselves out of the depressive state. Sometimes it is reading books, sometimes it is writing books. So that's why a lot of great authors, great poets, the medicine for their depression, their pain, is putting it down in the words and expressing themselves. And that is their companion. And now over here, Damayanti is without a companion, and she is getting into depression. If you like my content, please hit the like button and share your experiences in the comment section below. And please share my videos with people you feel would benefit from my content. And please subscribe to my channel. Thank you. Until we meet again.